It is hard. It is very important to have support from family and friends.
I'm really lucky I had a village, so I think people that don't have that will really struggle.
It's just sometimes hard to have conversations with people who perhaps don't fully understand the scope and the implications of it, and yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely takes a lot to sort of get your head around.
We decided we would go and stay in a hotel together. So we went and stayed at Sky City in Auckland CBD. And a phone call came and they said, I'm really sorry to tell you, you've tested positive. And I was absolutely devastated.
So we had a call and yes, they confirmed that I did have the mutation, which was confronting. But again, they provided so much support throughout that whole entire time, and I still continue to get great support.
Even just like knowing that there's other families out there, like
Yeah,
I don't even think we've
definitely.
met any other family that has struggled with the gene or had the gene. It's always been like it's just us, and that's, I think, would be quite comforting to have grown up and known that we weren't sort of alone in this.
And seen other families that had people that tested positive and fought their survived their cancer as well. But yeah, just having that connection would have been nice, I think, for us as well.
One of the things, my husband is absolutely incredible in all sorts of things. He's utterly terrible as a hospital buddy. That's fine. He doesn't like hospitals, not good. So my niece was my hospital buddy for my breast surgery, and then my brother was my hospital buddy for my ovarian surgery.
I think just having people that take the time to really understand you and give you their time and not tell you what's right or wrong either is really, really important.
The other big support for me was when I found the gift of knowledge. That made a massive difference.
The gift of knowledge, it's a place that empowers women to have knowledge to make the decisions that they need to make. However that is for them, whether women decide to get surveillance or preventative mastectomies or oophorectomies, or whether they decide to get reconstructions or not, you have information and you have people that you can talk to.
I found that support group and connected up with a group of women who were at the same stage as me, who'd either were recently tested or had recently had surgery. I genuinely can't remember if I first met them before or after surgery. I think it might have been after. And they were all quite sort of similar. A number of them had lost mothers or sisters or aunts. I think I was the only one whose father had died as a result of BRCA. And they were all quite similar ages, late 30s, had young children. So we all had quite similar sort of situations. They were grappling with, siblings that were positive, siblings that were negative, siblings that didn't want to get tested. So we just had this, it was like suddenly you could talk to people that spoke your own language and you knew you didn't have to explain yourself. And we would meet up regularly in a cafe in Takapuna. And again, like I said, I'd never thought I'd have to grow up deciding if I wanted to have nipples or not. I also never thought I'd be going into a bathroom at a cafe and showing people my boobs.
I had a young son then, and he wasn't even 2 yet. So that was pretty big for me in terms of managing that, but I'm really lucky I had a village. So I think people that don't have that will really struggle.
I have a very strong faith, and I think that's what keeps me in that strong frame of mind, I believe that God has my back, He's there, and I lean on Him for support and strength. That's what gets me through.
And I think we're really lucky in the sense that if M is positive, we have such amazing support systems. We've got Mum and April who've both been through it. We've got the most amazing family and some great friends. And so it kind of takes a little bit of the load off.
Very important to have support from family and friends, which I've always been thankful for. But I guess now the hard thing is watching my daughters go through this, you know. Well, Taylor's test is positive, and whether the other two are. And then I've got granddaughters as well.
I think it's brought us together. I mean, it's something we can bond over. We both have the gene mutation, so, you know, we often talk about it, and, you know, she's 100% got my back, and, you know, I know that going forward in my life, she's going to be there to support me.
My name is Kerry, and I'm BRCA1 positive.
My name is Jodie, and I am BRCA2 positive.
My name is Taylor, and I'm BRCA positive.
My name is Zoe, and I'm BRCA negative.
My name is Emma, and I don't yet know.
My name is April, and I'm BRCA positive.